Welcome back. My YouTube channel says, "Oh, you're not live," and I'm like, "I would very much like to beg to differ." I disagree. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the card shop tomorrow. And be like, "Hey, watch me pull this third engraver." And if I do it, bro, I am buying a lottery ticket, and I'm gonna win big and pay off my loans. Uh, I don't know, but I'm curious now, so I'm about to Google it. The Tennessee State, Tennessee State tax is 7%. God. Yo, what's up, Rachel David? All right. You're playing GTA, correct? All right. I was about to ask if you'd like to take a crack at lava mode, but since you're doing that, I shall go solo. Seek to escape the flames of hell. How fortunate, for I was growing bored. I've concocted a little game. Let's see if tonight is the night. Oh, oh, gee willikers, I sure do love games. Holy peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Batman. That guy's got mustard gas. How the old school animations would go. People just don't make stuff like that anymore, man. I don't know why, but my smooth brain was about to be like, "Do you know Daffy Duck has a dick?" I'd be like, "Well, I would assume so." I did not know he had a kill count. I don't know. I just thought you were gonna say that for some reason. That's true. That is canonized now. So what we were talking about cards, I know we were talking about Pokemon cards and how you wish you had all yours still. A lot of the cards I had growing up were worth basically nothing and they were in horrible shape. I still have a lot of them, but I lost half of them when I had them on my floor and my dog came in there and peed on them. I only had probably like one or two cards that were worth a decent amount of money, and I have them in my binders now because they were ironically the ones I needed. But everything else after that was just essentially worthless. Nostalgic to me because they were my childhood cards. Yeah? Could they be in storage somewhere? That's probably where they are. Let's hope they're not damaged by, like, bad temperatures of storage areas. Depending on the card, though, damaged, it can still be a lot. I can hear the helicopter above me. Oh, yeah? You know, I've been thinking about streaming again lately. Dark and darker. In fact, I may stream that tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I'm sorry, I'm on Facebook in some group named Parsec. I don't even know who they are. It just popped up in my feed, and it says, in quotations, "What happens in Skibidi Toilet that they needed Michael Bay directing this?" Immediately closing my phone. Imagine getting a Good Samaritan award. Alright, I'm at the first rotating cube. One of these days, I will beat this game. I know technically I've already beaten it, but it won't feel the same unless it's lava mode. No. Mm-hmm. But it's like half your personality. I just pranced up that first time to challenge like a freaking gazelle. I swear to God, if I get all the way up to where I was that last time I streamed this, like 3 minutes away from the ending, and then fall at the exact same place, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Not gonna lie, I'm actually surprised I still made it that far. I was like right at the end. I feel like the city is the hardest part. Like the city slash warehouse area. Because I didn't really struggle that much after that. Like there was a couple parts where I fell, but like I didn't fall far. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know how I pulled that off, but I am a freaking beast. Yeah, I don't know. The warehouse specifically just gives me the most trouble out of any of the levels. I'm about to be at the Aqua Maze. Yeah, that was a little tricky. I think that part specifically is harder when you have more people. Yo, what's up, Ash? Welcome to Zestream. Yo, Ash's been a member for 54 months. I appreciate that, fam. I'm like laser focused right now. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Six months till I reach my 5-year milestone. That's crazy. I always hoped my channel would be a thing this far in the future, but I never actually thought it would be, to be honest. Yo, what's up, Michaela? She said, hey, good looking. Serve my man. Well, I appreciate that. I just love streaming, man. Like, there's only 2 people in stream right now, but even if there was 0, I'd still stream. Yeah. Hey, nobody likes me either. Every so often. Best friend on YouTube, I appreciate that, bro. Soda! The best thing that man did as president was create that meme unintentionally. Soda! August 1st, I'll be having a new profile pic for the month of August. Very nice. I'm at the 700 meter mark. Max. I'm flying up towards the elevator for the city. I always change my profile pic once a month. I don't even remember the last time I changed my profile picture before this last change. Yeah, sounds about right. What's that? Really? That is pretty crazy. You didn't remember what I was streaming? Sounds about right. Maybe I should start doing Pokemon shiny hunting again. Probably during the climax of COVID-19. Sounds about right. Woo! I almost jumped a little too far on that one. I'm about to play Frogger with all those strains. Dude, thank God our characters cannot get tired and fall off these chain link fences. Like, you had to do it in a certain amount of time. About to drop down to the Frogger area. I will not. $800 mark. Actually, I don't know if this is meter or miles. I'm just calling it meters. I don't feel like it'd be miles. Alright, I am in the elevator for the city. Oh, yeah. Dude, if this is actually the night I do lava mode, I'd be so happy. You don't need to worry about that. Soda! IRL? That's crazy. Go back and shiny hunt Beldum, Pokemon Sword and Shield at some point. Well, I already got Beldum on Sword and Shield, but I mean, I could do it again. There's nobody stopping me. Last time I got on Sword and Shield, I evolved that thing all the way up to a Metagross. It could not be kidnapped. Car don't go Bob, car go vroom. It's funny because I think I have like all the coordination and skill to do all of this on this game, but I highly doubt I would have the coordination and skill to do it IRL. Another one, but use Masuda method. Yeah, I could do that. I've kind of missed shiny hunting, but I've also kind of really felt refreshed not doing it. But I've missed making a lot of the Pokemon content. Here's Aron Hunt Emerald. Yeah, I still need to finish that. That just brings back war memories. But Mario Kart and Smash, I mean, that kind of requires people to be in stream, and like, I just don't have a lot of people in stream. I feel like I'll do what happened last time I tried to stream Smash and just sit there in a lobby and nobody join. And it's just me sitting there playing against AIs. Oh my god, I just jumped off. What? I was gonna make a very messed up joke there. Oh, shoot. How did I fall off of that? Where I'm at right now is like the safest place to fall probably in the entire game. And I just fell to lava. Never mind. I was at the part with the spinning shipping containers. Yeah, I jumped way too far on one because I was just rushing and I just jumped over the container and just barely touched it and slid off down into the lava. I still agree with what I just said, though. I do think it's the most safest place to fall in the whole game. Because, like, typically, unless you do what I just did, you just fall and land on the exact place below you. I've thought about making a lot of YouTube recorded content for Yu-Gi-Oh! But I feel like I would just be essentially doing the exact same thing everyone else is doing. Where, like, every video is like, we need to talk about the NAWCQ. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. And it's all the same stuff. But if I did, I'd kind of want to reach out to a certain Yugi tuber and see if he'd do, like, a discussion point with me. Oh, the key thing? So you said how many people have to die until I get a key? The first thing that came to my brain was like, oh yeah, that's probably what those guys who have the 2 security keys to activate nukes probably think. I just got punished by God for saying that by falling off immediately. For people that don't know, to launch nukes, it usually takes 2 or more people that have activation keys, and they're very high up. Is it 3 now? Yeah. When I played the Mario Kart DLC tracks. Did I play the DLC tracks? I don't even think I have the DLC. Maybe I do. I don't know. Mario Kart is way too big of a game on the Switch. It takes up so much space. Bro, that is absolute trash. I got knocked off, and I grabbed onto an edge and pulled myself up, and the game was like, no, and just pushed me off the edge. Like, an invisible force just pushed me off. Okay, I was killing it, and now I can't even get past the first area. I hear a crow. Apparently there's birds in hell. Best-selling game on the Switch, also the best-selling Mario Kart game of all time. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but it's like, it's huge. It takes so much space. Mario Kart on the Switch. For a Switch game, it's massive. You don't like the Mario Kart on the Switch? Mario Kart Wii was nice. My favorite lobby is Mario Kart DS. Like the original Mario Kart DS, not the new ones. I think my favorite Mario game that's like a multiplayer game is Mario Party. The Mario Party on the Switch is really good. I mean, I'm just not really a huge Mario fan anyways. My favorite... That was a good one. My favorite Mario game of all time will always be not even a Mario game. It's Luigi's Mansion. That'll always be my favorite one. It's a Luigi game, but it's great. Bro, I can like not land this jump anymore for some reason. I don't know how I'm not making it. I just can't wait to go to locals tomorrow. Hopefully. Dude, if I pulled a third engraver, that'd be insane. At that point, I feel like they would all convince, like, not convince me, but like all accuse me of like having X-ray vision or something. But like, no, this pack isn't good. Give me that one. So what's crazy, right? I forgot to elaborate fully on the story. So I got that first one, sold it to that guy. Pulled that second one when I was like, hey, watch me pull the second one, and I did. And then later that night, I got third place in the local tournament, and I got one prize pack. I opened it, got another card that was the same rarity, so it's just as hard to pull as Engraver. But it wasn't Engraver, but it was still a $30 card. And when I opened my box the first time, where I got the first Engraver, I got two of that same rarity. The card I pulled there was also $30. It was just a different one. So, like, I'm having insanely good luck with this set. I don't know what it is. I just freaked out on the bones and just died. Dude, I swear there's just some runs where I just go uninterrupted and do so well. And then there's some where I mess it up in the first 2 minutes. No, so everyone in chat, you know I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. I bought a box of the newest set called the Infinite Forbidden. And in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a certain rarity called Secret Rare. They're usually pretty expensive, but you only get 2 per box. I pulled the most expensive Secret Rare of the set called Fiendsmith Engraver out of it. It's like $100. And I got this other card that was $30. Well, I sold it that same night. And then a couple days later, because that was on Friday, so on Tuesday of this week, I go in and I walk up to the girl at the counter. I'm like, hey. She's like, hey, how's it going, Matt? And I'm like, pretty good. And she's like, what can I get you? I was like, can I get a Baja Blast? Because they sell like canned drinks and bottle drinks. And I was like, can I get a pack of the Infinite Forbidden? I just want to, see what I get. Also round my spending up to $10, so I get a punch on our punch card. And she was like, yep, you got it. And so I did. And I was like, hey, watch me pull the second engraver. And she was like, yeah, that'd be funny. And then I did. So like we were both freaking out about it. And I sold that one that night too. That one was a little bit more of a hassle, but I sold it. So I told her, I was like, hey, I'll be back Friday to pull a third. So tomorrow's Friday. So if I pull a third one, I'm playing the lottery. The first engraver paid for my team jersey for my competitive team. The second one, I've got the 70 I got in cash on my PayPal, and the 20 in cards is sitting in a binder right now. I've got to figure out what cards I'm using the 70 on. I might just hold on to the 70 for the next set. to be honest. Because, like, a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cheap compared to other games. Like, a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Typically, of the new sets, costs like $80, maybe $85, $90 after tax, just depends. But it's a week or two later that they start going up in price. Like, there was a set last year called Age of Overlord. Crazy freaking set. It's what, like, basically shaped and modeled the meta up until even right now. Because cards that came out of it were so impactful. As of, like, last week, a box of Age of Overlord is like $184. You could not find them at card stores or in Walmart because they were bought out the second they hit the shelf. And they were so, like, high in demand that they went all the way up to $200. And for a modern set, that's a lot. Because, like, there's $15,000, $20,000 sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! From way back in the day, just because they have some super high value cards in them, just because they're so old. But nothing that's modern ever reaches that price. So like $200 something for a set's insane. And what's crazy is that's like normal for Magic. Like buying a box for $200-$300, that's normal. Pokemon, I think, is like $130, $140 or something like that. You know what's crazy to me? To buy sets of Pokemon, it costs that much money, but to play competitively, it's like $15. But like, for Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's the opposite. Sets are like $80. They're cheap compared to other card games. But if you want to play the best deck in the room, you're easily paying over $1,000. Granted, I don't play meta, so I never have that issue. But still. Yeah, what's crazy is at the NAWCQ, the North American World Championship qualifier this year, it was in Austin, Texas. This guy named Corbin was playing Ancient Gears, the archetype that I play in Yu-Gi-Oh! And he got matched up against Fiendsmith Snake Eye, which is like the best deck in the room, hands down, no caveat. It is like the deck, and it's like a $1,500 deck. And that's what the engraver is for. It's for the Fiendsmith part of the Snake Eyes Fiendsmith. And this guy got 2-0'd by Corbin. So, price-wise, like a $200 deck, if even that, just beat a $1,500 deck. And there were memes made immediately like, you spend $1,500 to go to tournaments and lose. I spend $300 to win. We're not the same. And like, this guy has been getting dunked on ever since. Like, the guy does not deserve it at all. Like, he was a great player. He's just playing the best deck in the room. But it's just funny to me. Because you could play a deck that costs virtually nothing in the sense of the game and still win. But just people refuse to acknowledge that. Like, are you likely to win with a deck that is a lot cheaper? Probably not, because the cards are expensive for a reason. But it's possible. It definitely takes a whole different level of mental fortitude or stubbornness or both to play something that's not the best one in the room. But it's so much more rewarding in my opinion. Like, with Ancient Gear, for example, it's by no means an accomplishment if you beat me playing that deck. Because it's like, congratulations, do you want a cookie? You beat a deck from 2005 that just recently got competitively viable support. What do you want from me? An award? But if you lose to it, you gotta hold that L for the rest of your life. Basically. Actually, no. To put it in perspective for you, Max, this guy with Snake Eyes Fiendsmith is rolling around with a Magnum, right? I'm running around with a pea shooter. Yet the pea shooter won in this case. That's quite literally the strength difference between the two decks, and the consistency and the competitive viability. It should be no contest. It was. Like, I brought a water gun to a cannon fight, and I still won. Well, I didn't win, but the deck the guy was playing won. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. You were positive they were cheating? Oh. They really need to work on their game. Like, they just put that anti-cheat in. Banning people that stream it? Really? So, like, if I ever started making money off my YouTube streams of Sea of Thieves, they would, like, ban me. That's wild. I've heard the name, yeah. Yeah. God. That's crazy. Yeah, I just haven't really been playing video games that much outside of my streams. Like, I've been playing Sea of Thieves with you and Heath every so often. Yo, what's up, Glitch? But I just haven't really been playing. Like, really, I've been putting all my time into TCGs. Like, obviously, I'm spending all my extra money that's within my budget and all my time in Yu-Gi-Oh! But of course, I'm also still playing Magic. I just got into Universus. Granted, there's not a place to play Universus near me, but it's a really cool freaking game. Did I tell you about Universus? About, like, what it is? Okay, so Universus is basically who would win in a fight, the card game. It's basically, yeah. So like I'm playing the Godzilla deck because that's the whole reason I even know about the game or got the cards. But it could be like Godzilla versus Deku from My Hero, or it could be like the main character from Cowboy Bebop versus like some dude from Soul Calibur 6. Like it is just completely random. Or like it could be Ken from Street Fighter versus Armin from Attack on Titan. And it's all within the same card game. It's really cool. Yeah, Glitch, it's still a maybe just cuz like I don't know if it's a game I'd want to stream. I just kind of stream what I want to stream. What's the bad news? But yeah, it's a really cool idea for a card game because it's a bunch of different universes, hence the name Universes, that are against each other. There's not really a big scene for it in Chattanooga. But I'm sure I can find a place to play it. It's on PS2 and Xbox. I mean, like, if I wanted to stream it, that's not an issue. I could just emulate it. Wouldn't be that hard to find. But, like, that's if I wanted to stream it. Most of the time, if I don't have a game on an older console, I just emulate it. But, I mean, the Godzilla games I was playing, I do actually own. So, I was playing them on the Wii and the GameCube. I figured it was only a matter of time. That makes me feel old, man. I got my 360 when I was in the 6th grade. I didn't even ask for mine. I just randomly got it. I was like, what the heck is this? I was playing Halo Reach and had game night every Friday nights with the boys. I was playing Fable 3 because they both came with the thing. I got so many games over the years for that. That's just like a time I'll never get back. Like all the boys being on Halo Reach, ready to play just the custom games. I was playing for like 3 hours. Do you have the Halo games? Like the Master... No, like, do you have, like, the Master Chief Collection on the computer? I was gonna say if you did... we should stream the Halo games, because I have a bunch of achievements I need to get still. I need to finish Halo Reach. I never finished it on stream. I finished it tons of times on the actual Xbox, but... I have, like, the original Xbox 360. I don't have the original Xbox, but, like, the first rendition of the 360. Melee, typically Mechagodzilla, Orga, or Gigan. Unleashed, I like Biolante, Mecha G, and I like Crystalak. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, no, oh, that was close. I just jumped to this cube and grabbed on and it started rotating. Oh, that's alright, Glitch, I'm alright. Do appreciate it though. Can I like... Oh god. I am like just falling all over this. Oh yeah. No, no, no! Oh, come on. Dude, I just can't climb this. There we go. Alright, I'm back to the timed blocks again. I'm not really sure, Glitch. I think on Melee there's probably like 14 or 15. Unleashed there's probably a lot, like 20 or 30, because there were some that were specifically made for the game that didn't exist prior. So like I couldn't tell you. That's a question for Google. Alright, let's see if I can do this without falling. If the lava was red and big, would it even know? We still need to finish that game too. There's some creatures we haven't captured yet. Don't touch my stuff, you mangy frog. Let's make him full naked, taking off his skin. Unleash have new characters. It doesn't have new characters per se, but it has characters they made specifically for the game. Like, they might have appeared in games after that one, but like there were some that were made for the game specifically. Yeah, Crystalak. Starts with a K, Crystalak. He's one of them. Basically. I think it starts with a K. Kinda. That's right. And I just fell. Dang it, dude. Dude, I swear, I had one good run at the beginning, and now I just can't make it. Karma. That's karma right there. If you do drugs, people who are also on drugs will kill you. So that means you must do harder drugs than them. You must succeed. No. Okay, we made it good. Woo. My God. My God. All right, we're back to the car. I don't think these characters have like a hang time, do they? On how long they can hold onto the hook. It's just based off how long you hold onto the spacebar. Imagine. Imagine if they did. Yo, what's up, Looms? Also, I'm gonna be so pissed at YouTube if they keep me from getting paid this month. I hate... They just have that stupid threshold where you have to make $100. I'm like, close, but not there yet. I don't know how they calculated at the end. One time, I got my paycheck from them, and it was like $99, and they're like, sorry, you're $1 short. You're not going to get paid this month. And I was like, are you serious? I just hate that they take 30%. Hey, you Turtle, when I'm just straight chilling, bro. Like right now, as of the 25th, I think it's the 25th, right? No, it's the 26th. As of the 26th, I think I'm at like 91. It might just come into like effect where like they calculate how much I've actually made. It's like, oh no, you made 115 or something, which is like what I normally make. But I don't know how they calculate that. Very nice. Culture. That's whack. Yeah, it's really whack. It's like the only thing I hate about YouTube. Like, I love how... Oh, God, I just fell again. I love how they handle everything else. It's just the paycheck and the fact that they take 30%. And the 30%'s immediate. Like, say if you donated $100 through Super Chat version, they would immediately take 30%, so they're taking 30 of those dollars. And I'll make the 70. I won't make the 70 immediately because it's through YouTube. But it's stupid. That's why I like PayPal, but PayPal is just whack sometimes. Like when you donated that 50 max and it was just like, nope, never mind. We're going to hold it the whole month and then we're going to refund it. Kind of dumb. It's very dumb, but I mean, it's whatever. As a paid streamer, I just gotta deal with it. Because making some money is better than no money. Yeah, but like I have my Cash App. No, you're not echoing on my end. I have my Cash App on my YouTube homepage, but I cannot set my Cash App up to notify me during my stream for some reason. Like, and show an alert. I want to come up with like an app idea that is just so like simple that it's genius and just get rich off that. Yeah. So Instagram or OnlyFans. Then the Fidget Spinner 2.0. You guys liked Fidget Spinner? How about Fidget Spinner 2? Even though I disagree with the idea of OnlyFans, like at its core and fundamentally, whoever came up with that, like during COVID, is a business genius. Everybody was wanting to make money. Everyone was at home on their phones and computers, anyways. I disagree with it at its core as an idea, but hey, they probably made millions. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a couple people from my high school like that on Facebook. I feel like since high school, I've aged gracefully. I've just put on a little bit of weight, like in my face and in like just proportionally everywhere. Like I've just become larger. But there's some people that just look like they got kicked in the mouth by a horse. Well, you know, like there's two things that happen when you get hurt physically badly. You either become like handsome Squidward and like you just look better, or it's just the complete opposite and you look even worse than you already did. I don't even know how that's possible, but it happens. And guys, let's just say this for the sake of stream. I'm not shaming people who are not physically attractive because like everyone's beautiful in their own way and all that stuff like that. But I'm just, yeah, I'm just saying from my own experience, like people I saw every day in my life. I think I'm more attractive now than I was in high school for sure. Because like in high school, I didn't really have a bowl cut, but it was kind of close to it. I was a really small guy. I think my face is filled out better than when I was really, really skinny. I think I've aged well. With guys, it's weird, right? Because like for us, like by the time we're in our mid-20s, we're either balding and we're getting worse, or like by the time we hit our 30s, we're aging like fine wine. And then most of the time for women, it's the opposite. I say most because there's some women like by the time they're 50, they still look like they're like 26. But it's typically the other way around. I can't believe our game glitched and we got that complete the game in like X amount of time. No, I feel like there's some just dumb app I could come up with. Like, think about Flappy Bird, for example. That game was so dumb and so simple, yet it controlled the population for a solid couple of months there. People were even selling like old iPhones and like iPods and stuff that still had Flappy Bird installed. I probably got one or two more attempts in me after this one if I fall, chat. And that's if I fall. I don't plan on it. Ooh, I just came up with a great idea that after stream I'm gonna see if it exists, but I'm not gonna say it on stream in case by some chance there's somebody listening that would steal it. Excuse me? Dude, I jumped onto this thing and it pulled... Did you see it? Yeah. Let's like back now. You're good. Welcome back. I don't even know how I just fell off of that. I think tomorrow I'm gonna stream Dark and Darker, like I said, and then the day after I might stream Fable because I found my Xbox cable that I need to hook it up to the thing I use to stream stuff on the Wii. And I've been wanting to play Fable again for so long. Yeah, Fable's such a good game. Old Xbox back in the day, yes sir. You know, Max, were you in call today when I was talking to Heath about maybe doing a video where I, like, just guess what I think my friends would play in Yu-Gi-Oh! If they played? I think I figured out what you would play. It's called Trains. And there are a bunch of different trains that you make into tanks. And then they just blast the ever-living crap out of the opponent until they die. Alright, chat. I fell again and died. I'm going to end the stream here at an hour. Early stream. But we done. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.